Welcome to the show. I'm Susan Sikora. While neither magic nor welfare, the Housing Industry Foundation has been called the Bay Area's hidden angel. Its mission is to keep people in their homes. And if you have an unexpected financial crisis, they may be able to help. For how this works, meet HIF's Executive Director, Ware. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
All right, let's find out, first of all, where this happens, because it's not in the entire Bay Area yet.
Santa Clara and San Mateo counties, primarily.
Okay. And do you foresee that expanding to the other counties at some point?
I would like us to expand to other counties, yes.
Okay, what's your purpose?
The Housing Industry Foundation believes a single grant can make a difference. Through collaboration with emergency service organizations, we fund one-time emergency grants to help people, individuals and families stay in their homes. We also do renovation projects for nonprofit shelter providers and transitional living facilities to improve the living conditions of their clients.
Okay, so let's talk about the people who might be thinking, ooh, this might be a way, because we have to find out how much these grants are and everything in a little bit later. But first of all, people who are, let's say, underwater in a home, do you help them?
Not exactly. We help people. This year alone, 24% of the people that came to us needed help to pay their rent, utilities, because of a loss of job. 15% had an unexpected illness or injury that set them back in being able to pay their rent, regular, everyday bills. 24% of the people we've helped this year just were from temporary shelter facilities, moving finally to a permanent apartment or home.
So the people who would be in foreclosure and overlap with some of those other areas, would that?
They could qualify in some degree.
Let's be clear. If somebody bought a house that they paid $300,000 for, had a mortgage $300,000, and the house is now worth $100,000, you're not going to give them a check for $200,000. No. That's not the one-time offer. Okay, let's be clear. We said it wasn't magic. We established that in the beginning.
We consider it a one-time bridge.
Okay, so somebody gets sick, and we're not talking the 24-hour flu. We're talking maybe cancer or something where they go through treatments. They finish it, and then they can get back on their feet financially as well as physically.
Correct.
Okay.
Or as simple as their car breaks down. Sometimes their car breaks down, it's unexpected major bills, and it just puts them that much further behind on their monthly bills.
Yeah, and I would assume a lot of people are now coming to you saying, wow, I didn't think I'd need this, but things are tight, and we are almost paycheck to paycheck right now.
That is correct.
So I assume your demand is up?
It is. We work, however, with partner agencies who meet with the clients. Our staff is only myself and our outreach manager.
Wow, so that's 2 people.
That's it.
I'm counting 2, yeah.
You got it. So we work with Shelter Network, Salvation Army, Envision, all organizations throughout the 2 counties to provide the case management to meet with the clients in need. They complete an application, send it to our office, and it's approved based on the ability of the individual or family to be able to make their payment, their rent, utility bill, whatever their need was going forward. It's a bridge. It's not a permanent solution. Okay,
and you said a magic word there, application, which I would ask, it sounds like they're going to get help filling that out.
Correct.
And it's not going to be layers and layers of paperwork, like if somebody's reapplying for a refinance situation at the bank, it's not, oh, you left out a comma, you have to redo it again. You hear a lot of that. This is simple and one time, because if people are in trouble, they need help quickly.
Correct, and it is simple. It's a basic budget and explanation of their situation so we can give a good estimate and evaluation of their need and be able to help them. We fund the grant within 24 hours once that application has arrived.
Okay, roughly, how much, is there a ballpark, a range of how much these grants are?
They range as little as $200 to help someone get through the hump of that need. Up to $1,000 is all that we provide.
Okay, so $1,000 is the cap.
Yes.
Can you reapply if things don't get better after that $1,000 is used up and you're still in trouble?
No, we really hope that it's this one-time need that we've been able to help the family or individual, unless we would fund someone again, possibly if it was for a different reason, a year or so later on.
All right, and how often is it that people who come to you and get the help can get back on their feet reasonably? Because I think that's one of the expectations, is that we're helping you through, but we assume you're going to be able to get back on your feet after.
That's correct. Because we're privately funded, we have no government donations or anything like that. There is no bureaucracy, no red tape. We really believe that if we can keep someone in their home, that saves the community and emotional burden and things on the family and individuals, and that's really the goal of the Housing Industry Foundation. Why we were founded was primarily keeping people in their home would save everyone a greater burden.
Maida, what happens if I come to you for help and I qualify, and then you say to me, well, how long do you think it's going to take for you to either get over this illness or get a new job or fix the car and get back on your feet financially? And my real true answer is, I don't know.
Well, the people that we work with really are maybe not that far along that they don't know. Most of the people that we do fund, we are unique in the regard that the person does need to demonstrate that they can sustain their housing thereafter. And we work with the case managers who are providing additional services to help these individuals. And so we do follow up with the people, and many, many times are happily surprised that they are doing well. It was just this one-time small amount. And that's what's most interesting, is that there are so many people living check to check, and a small thing that sets them back, a child being ill, just the major car repair does set them back a little bit.
More so now, certainly. What's keeping you afloat that you can keep angelically writing these checks?
We are funded primarily by people in the apartment industry who wanted to give back. This is their way to help the community. Many of the residents and people are clients and residents of our donors and supporters, and so they're happy to provide back to the community. Through the supporters and individuals, companies represented in the apartment industry, we complete renovation projects. Since 1989, we've completed 76 renovations to 49 nonprofit shelters. In doing that, we spent $1 million, but received $1.3 million in kind to complete $2.3 million worth of work for shelter providers that would not be able to use their funds to renovate their projects because they need their funds for their programs and help their clients.
Also, you have a major fundraiser coming up on September 6th. That's the good news. The bad news is it's sold out, but that's actually good news, really.
It is great news.
However, people can actually put a little steam under your wheels here, or wind beneath your feet, or whatever it is, okay? And they can go to your website, which is hifinfo.org. That's hifinfo.org, or call 408-935-9202. But if you go to the website, I assume you have a little button that says, or place that says donate. I can click there, and you'll do it in a secure way, and I can send you as much or as little as I can?
Yes, you can. And thank you very much, because 100% of your contribution goes to our two programs.
Wow.
Myself and my colleagues' general administrative costs are covered 100% by our board of directors.
Well, good for you for what you're doing, because I think people staying in their homes is a lot saner society, no matter what the situation, than people moving all over the place, and then, you know, where do you go and what's going to, all that. Okay. All right, Maida Ware, thank you so much. Again, that's the Housing Industry Foundation, hifinfo.org. Okay. Stay with us, more ahead.